Hi everyone, welcome to Faith Friday. I'm Father Sam Kachuba. Back to phase 2. I thought we were doing better than this. Isn't it frustrating? We have to go back to a different phase of reopening, and we go back to that different phase of reopening not because we haven't done the right things. I've been wearing a mask everywhere. I sanitize my hands. I wash my hands. I don't cough or sneeze in public. I avoid being around too many people at a given time. We're trying to do the right things. We're not always perfect. We know that. But we're trying. And it's disappointing to go back. You ever have that happen in the spiritual life, though? Where you feel like you've done all the right things. I've said the right prayers. I've made time to pray every day. I've been going to the chapel or to the church to make a visit to the Blessed Sacrament. I've been going to confession on a regular basis. I'm praying the rosary. And I feel like there's no progress being made. Or like just when I feel like I finally hit a breakthrough in my spiritual life, all of a sudden I fall backwards and I feel like there's nothing. That happens sometimes. The reality of the spiritual life is that we have to keep going. We have to persevere. You've heard of some of the great saints who experienced what's called the dark night of the soul. St. John of the Cross most famously. St. Teresa of Calcutta is another one. And in that experience, they felt as though God was not really present at all. They felt God's absence, which is a very strange thing to think about. Now, we might just struggle because we're not making that much progress. We feel kind of distant, or we feel like things aren't going quite the way that we had planned or hoped. But some saints have experienced that dark night. But what characterizes those saints? In spite of the dark night that they experience, in spite of feeling the absence of God, they persevere in prayer. They keep going. They never let their struggle in prayer, they never let their perceived lack of progress prevent them from staying with the Lord, from seeking Him all the more. And it's precisely in that perseverance, it's precisely when they continue to come faithfully to prayer, to come faithfully before the Lord, seeking His mercy and His grace. It's precisely in that they find their true calling, that they find who they are. And finding who they are, they're able to become holy. So right now we've gone backwards a little bit. Now, this going backwards is not meant to be bad for us. It's meant to actually help. Sometimes we have to revisit things that have been done in the past, that have worked in the past, and reapply them. Try again. In your spiritual life, what are the lessons that you've learned that have worked? And reapply them today. Reapply them to your prayer life today so that you can be renewed, refreshed. And remember that even when it feels like you're not making any progress in your prayer, in your spiritual life, God is still calling you, and He's inviting you, and He's challenging you to persevere in prayer, to persevere in that pursuit of holiness of life, to persevere in seeking virtue, to grow every single day more and more in His image and in His likeness, so that you can become the man, the woman that He is calling you to be, so that you can, in your particular state in life, live for His glory, and so that in all things, you would give glory to your Heavenly Father. God bless you.